This is the second episode of a reading of a series of articles written by Abdelmoumin Ahmed on reconciliation and acceptance between religions through a new understanding of sacred text and history. We read them through artificial intelligence for clarity and speed of expression. Introduction and conclusions in understanding the Holy Quran. Islam began in Mecca with a reformist inclination toward Christianity and, in its earliest stage, identified to some extent with the Christian project. Later, however, in Medina, it developed along an independent path. Generally, Muslims hold a firm conviction that the Bible has been altered or distorted. Yet despite Islam's independence from Judaism and Christianity, the Quran emphasizes the necessity of believing in the Bible, though interpretations differ regarding what this belief entails. The Quran affirms both the Old and New Testaments and appeals to them as part of its effort to guide people toward belief in the message of Islam. The Quran says, "And before thee also the messengers we sent were but men, to whom we granted inspiration. If ye realize this not, ask the people those who know the previous message. We sent them, with clear signs and books of prophecies, and we have sent down unto thee, also, the message, that thou mayest explain clearly to men what is sent for them, and that they may give thought." Quran 16:43-44. The Quran calls Jews and Christians to believe in Islam while at the same time affirming the truth of the Bible. It even calls upon Christians to judge according to biblical standards. Nevertheless, Muslims often argue that there is no fully reliable version of the Bible with which to judge. However, scholars point out that faith requires knowledge. To believe in the Bible implies the existence of a genuine Bible. Judgment, likewise, presupposes the existence of authoritative judgments. The Quran commands Muslims to believe in the Bible, just as it commands Jews and Christians to judge by their own scriptures. This is evidence that there must exist a text sufficiently authentic and credible, even if it has been affected by centuries of translation, from Aramaic and Hebrew into Greek, Latin, English, and other languages. The Quran's text, in its entirety, is heavenly in meaning yet earthly in form, resembling the creation of humankind, a soul rooted in heaven and a body walking the earth. The heart and the mind serve as intermediaries between the spiritual and the material realms. The mind becomes the foundation for receiving and embracing the spiritual message, which then enters the heart. The Quran says, "Those who, when they are admonished with the signs of their Lord, droop not down at them as if they were deaf or blind." Quran 25:73. When we read the Holy Quran and the sayings of the Prophet, when we study religions and their histories, and when we examine other fields of knowledge, we are compelled to pause, reflect, and analyze. Through contemplation and logical comparison, we discern patterns within the Quranic text that invite deeper understanding. This process is both comprehensive and historical, an analytical, research-based reflection infused with inspiration. The outcome is the knowledge I now present, shaped by an approach that seeks to aid all who strive in faith. At this critical time, when bold and courageous striving is most needed, it aims to establish a modern, comprehensive vision, intellectual, cultural, and spiritual, that can nourish the hearts of young people who aspire to contemporary ways of understanding religion. Thank you.